Happy Thursday, my fellow strangers. This is Mrs. Strange, and on today's episode of Stranger Universe, I will talk about a new interview for Stranger Things 5 with producer Shawn Levy. Before we start, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more episodes from Stranger Universe. Turn on your notifications to never miss another episode again. Follow us on our social media platforms to stay updated with Mrs. Strange and the Stranger Universe family every day. And now, let us begin. Stranger Things Season 5 is 13 days away, and fans couldn't be more excited and worried about how this final adventure will conclude the saga. With a show this big, lots of fans have their expectations sky high, and several viewers are bound to be disappointed with the ending, no matter what. Series finales have often fallen short, leaving people feeling underwhelmed, disappointed, and unable to fully address the major points of contention that have been a source of fan discussion. While excitement builds for the final season of Stranger Things, there's also a sense of apprehension, with fans wondering if Netflix's flagship title will be another disappointment like HBO's Game of Thrones. But in an interview with Collider, Stranger Things producer Shawn Levy exclaimed that Season 5 will wrap up the show in a very satisfying way, and that we shouldn't worry about another Game of Thrones situation here. Because according to Levy, the Duffer Brothers managed to stick the landing. Here's what he had to say.
The series finales that have disappointed us over the years, this is something Matt and Ross and I have talked about, because those are heartbreaks. When you invest in characters and story for years of your life and then they fail you at the end by being either tone deaf to what brought you to that moment or disloyal to the spirit that made you love that storytelling, that's such a bitter disappointment and it sticks with you. But something the Duffers have always talked about with me is the lingo that you just, frankly, that expression, sticking the landing. It's something they've been talking about for 10 years regarding every episode since season 1, every season finale, and now the series finale. So it's something that we talk about with movies that we love and hate. Sticking the landing is imperative. And a lot of sins are forgotten and forgiven if you can stick the landing. I won't name the movies where this applies, where the middle is saggy and flawed, but boy, if they stick the landing, that's what you take with you. So it was always a non-negotiable mandate, self-given mandate, to stick the landing with season 5. And I will tell you this, having watched the final version of the final episode of the final season of Stranger Things, it is a masterpiece. The Duffers have stuck that landing so 10 out of 10 perfect. And I know it sounds like I'm, kind of promoting my own show, but this is really said with just deference and tremendous respect to Matt and Ross, who wrote and directed that finale episode, and it is so deeply satisfying and moving. I have to say, it wrecked me. They're proud of their work, and they goddamn well should be, and that episode, when was a series finale in movie theaters? What a singular, beautiful, rare thing that is. And it's because this series, and that episode in particular, really earned that right, and I think it deserves it.
Shawn Levy's words of confidence regarding Stranger Things 5, and especially the final episode, have definitely shot my excitement levels through the roof. I really hope they nail the ending, because I am planning on going to a movie theater on New Year's Eve along with my family to watch the series finale episode on the biggest screen possible. I love the show so much, and what better way to say goodbye than seeing the last episode with fellow fans of the series. Here's hoping that The Right Side Up breaks the trend, and it ends up being one of the best series finales of all time. Overall, very intoxicating times. And that is all that we have for today. What are your thoughts on this new interview for Stranger Things 5? Today's special shout out is for Michaela Miller. Happy birthday! To get a chance at becoming our next special Stranger Universe shout out, type it down in the comments section below. Turn on your notifications to never miss another Stranger Universe episode like this one. Join us on our episode premieres to interact with Mrs. Strange and other members of the Stranger Universe family. Thank you all for watching. I am Mrs. Strange, and this is Stranger Universe. Over and out.